is nasal hair that traps the largest particles. I've seen some people that are capable of trapping a lot of particles. All right. Chemical barriers, sebaceous secretions, right? Another perfect example, sweat, skin's acidic pH, hydrochloric acid, digestive juices. Okay, the fact that this textbook says that semen contains antimicrobial chemicals, just leave that alone. And the vagina has a slightly acidic pH. Now, I want to show you this genetic barrier for just a second. This is an example of a balanced polymorphism. You guys know what sickle cell anemia is.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's where the cell isn't wholly shaped and they can't carry enough oxygen to carry through the body.
So here's the cell that's typically round, and then when it collapses and folds inappropriately, now it can't carry oxygen. So do you agree that it's a genetic trait? Do you agree that you can be heterozygous or homozygous for sickle cell anemia? Meaning you get one from mom and one from dad, or just one from one parent and the other one is the wild type? So you can either be homozygous or heterozygous for sickle cell anemia, correct? If you're homozygous for sickle cell anemia, do you agree that there's a chance that you could die of sickle cell anemia? Right? Right? If you're heterozygous, there's less of a chance, right? Okay, now let's switch gears and talk about a eukaryotic organism that invades red blood cells. Do you guys remember that organism? Eukaryotic organism that's carried by mosquitoes, found in Africa, that invades red blood cells. Malaria. So malaria lives inside red blood cells. I think it's going to be hard for malaria, this plasmodium organism, to live inside red blood cells if they are sickle-shaped. They can't live there. They can only live in the normal ones, correct? So if you're homozygous for sickle cell anemia, probably going to die of sickle cell anemia someday. That puts you at risk. If you don't have sickle cell anemia and you live in Africa, there's a chance that you could end up dying of malaria someday. But if you're heterozygous for sickle cell anemia,